Hello friends, Trimley Method Wellness Simplified. We are writing a book together, you and I, and right now we're working on the interviews I'm doing with people that fit my demographic of ideal readers. So these are small business owners, and I do even handpick them beyond that. Small business owners that either have resonated with me, asked me questions, took my advice, or I feel like they are looking for a better way to age, meaning they are really somebody that is an ideal reader, who is that person, that high achiever business leader who wants to stay on top of their health game. But because of the overwhelming amount of information out there, which is often conflicting, do nothing. Now, my interviews, they have done something specifically. This young business owner that I know, now he's not too young because he has 7 children, but he runs a successful business in the fitness world. And I've gone over some of these questions with you before when we had our last video. He defied a conventional medical recommendation and is healthier and feels better because of it. He was on a medication for cholesterol that after a certain amount of time and with the changing of doses and brands was giving him brain fog. Okay, that's not good, especially when you're a young father with 7 kids. Brain fog, joint pain. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, so what am I actually doing? And if you look at the outcomes for cholesterol medication, for the statins, yes, they are effective at lowering cholesterol, but there is no evidence that they lower your chances of heart attack, stroke, or overall what's called mortality. Mortality is the chance of you dying, or the rate of death. So he had to do research. Now he's got little kids, and this came down to the time issue I talked about in our last video. The promise of Wellness Simplified, the book, is that you will regain the time formerly wasted on chasing health hacks or having to do your own research. And when I brought up the time factor, he said, oh yes, I spent hours listening to podcasts, reading books, reading articles, following different experts, trying to understand the biochemistry of the whole thing. Which just as a side point, the whole cholesterol, blood cholesterol readings that you get from your medical doctor whenever you do once a year, if you keep up with it like that, it is such at a kindergarten level. It's not even kindergarten. It's dirt pie level. Like, it's that kind of level of simplicity. The cholesterol, your body's use of cholesterol is so complex and touches every cell, every function of our body. When we start assuming that we have knowledge about what is normal and what we should eat to make things normal, quote normal, we are messing with the essence of every function of our body. And at some point, all that fallout will be known. For right now, we're still in that period of time where the humanity, the regular people, are starting to discover that there was a facade put in place to control a group of people, to get them to eat certain things, to take certain medications, and that has perpetuated now for 100 years. And the fallout is now generational. We've got 3 generations now that have been tricked and who are sick and getting sicker. Just like when we talked about the seed oils, we're into 3rd generation of having that in our diets, and you can just look around and talk to young people to know how sick they are and how many diagnoses they have, the medications they're on, basic functions, sleep are interrupted, fertility is on a dive, And it's all because of these things. But this is not the goal of Wellness Simplified, the book, to talk about this. So I need to pull back a little bit. If you want to learn more about that, you can look at my book, Stealth Health, which is available on Audible and Kindle, and also in a regular paper book. So now with this young man I talked to, it was when he had that aha moment, like, I'm supposed to be healthy, but I feel worse and worse. What's going on here? And he took the time to do his own research, and he said he feels like because of his health choices, now he's in the fitness industry, granted, so his kids all work out, even the 6, 7, 8-year-old that she is now. They all exercise, they all eat clean, and now he says his older kids have watched him go through this transformation and this discovery, and really having to make that choice of, I'm going to defy what my medical doctor says, because I think what he's telling me to do is literally making me sick, and I can feel it. And how much better he feels now when he's taking his health into his own hands. One of the things that he said to me when I asked about what would you tell a young father that is facing the decisions that you've had to face, and he said, your wife and your family, would you die for them? Well, yeah. Your wife and your family, would you live for them? That's profound. Your wife and your family, would you live for them? So would you do everything you could to make sure that you are as vibrant and as connected and as present, in addition to also being the strong protector that you are? Would you do all those things for them? Be there for them. Be there for them today, and keep yourself tip-top healthy so you're there for them in 10 years and 20 years and 30 years. When your kids are having their own babies, will you live for them? Will you make those choices? So something to think about in your everyday life, like, what habits do you have that, go beyond like what you're eating and what your exercise and how you're sleeping, that go beyond that, the habits that go beyond that. In this world, there is this like control now that's going on with gambling. Like, is that safe, and is that protecting your future? Is that giving your kids good habits, or is that just another form of addiction and control? Think about it. During COVID, the beaches were closed. Nobody could go get vitamin D, but the alcohol, the liquor stores were open. What? Like, what are we subsidizing? What are we teaching ourselves? What are we teaching our kids? It's weird. It's very weird. Anyway, I don't know, food for thought. I probably won't make it into the book, but it's interesting to talk about with you. So be well. Bye for now.